Shifting our focus to more breaking news coming in, we're learning that there's been an increase in digital jihad. That push is seeing an escalation. Online terror content has seen a spike after the Pahalgam attack, and these details have come to fore. After a latest assessment, central agencies have detected a worrying spike of close to 50% in online and social media content aimed at training, radicalizing and recruiting terror sympathizers. They've also called it one of the most troubling trends observed in recent months. Multiple social media groups have been traced, their content recorded by agencies monitoring online activity, and according to sources familiar with the latest assessment, the increase has been particularly visible after last year's Pahalgam attack, with extremist groups rapidly shifting focus to the digital domain to expand their networks, spread propaganda, and guide potential recruits in operational tactics. I do want to go across to Ankur Sharma, who joins us with more details. Ankur, what more can you tell us about this assessment carried out? There's been a clear spike in the wake of the Pahalgam attack. Right after, we're seeing this increased presence of notorious social media handles that are operating on multiple levels. Have intel sources pointed to how many problematic social media accounts we're looking at, and any crackdown that has begun?
Yes, certainly, Christine. So, according to a top-level official who is aware about the assessment done by the central agencies, so he told us that this assessment talks about, almost 50% rise in the content and the material in the digital world related to terror, propaganda, and other material. In fact, now the terror organization, the global jihadi groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS, including Hamas also, they are sending the details, material, study material, and even the assembly material, study material, through which their sympathizers can make different kind of terror assets. So certainly, in fact, in the recent Delhi blast also, investigators also got to know that these terrorists who executed the blast were continuously talking with each other through Telegram. And in fact, according to the sources, this assessment talks about major 3 apps, including Telegram, WhatsApp, and there is another app. So these are the primary main apps which are being used by big terror outfit, including Lashkar-e-Toiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed. So now the central agencies have already tracked down. This is based on this whole assessment is based on the detection and the number of groups, channels which have been traced by central agencies. So now they are
and is
trying
the source
to
across the border,
company.
Ankur, any details on where these social media handles are operating from?
Yeah, Christine, so they have identified approximately more than six countries, which includes obviously Pakistan and one country from Middle East, Europe, 2 countries from Asia, and one country is Canada. So there are these places are main originator of these content, and also the VPN is another problem. So collectively, if somebody is using the Telegram through VPN, it makes very tough for any agency to track that person and also to identify the IP address. So in these cases also, the companies very rarely reply to, even if it is a matter of terror attack or anything. So Indian agencies are now coordinating with these companies, especially with Telegram and other social media apps, to know the IP addresses so that they can easily track down the person who is actually originating all these content. But certainly, there is a delay from the company side. They hardly reply to the requests made by central agencies, Indian agencies. Actually.
And what kind of clear notorious activities are being identified? If we were to go by the details of this assessment, extremist groups carrying out what exactly? Propaganda? Are they looking at potential recruitment through these operational tactics? Yeah.
Yeah, so even in Delhi blast also, and in other cases like which were probed by NIA, which is the anti-terror agency, probing agency. So in all the cases, it was found that these contents were related to the training of the terrorists and propaganda of their material of the to radicalize youth, especially from the particular belt in India, and also to tell them that this is basically jihad, and to radicalize them through the study material and showing them the video of training and other things so that they can easily understand what exactly these groups want. And the sympathizers also now getting connected with few kind of channels which have been already been narrowed down by central agencies. And according to the sources, this assessment also talks about there is a large number of training material which have been pumped by different terror groups on social media. So certainly, this is the reason why government is continuously taking action against various, from banning the social media apps and blocking the few sites. So this is the basically this assessment is the reason of all the doing all these activities by the government agencies. Back to you.
Many thanks, Ankur, for joining us with all those details. Shifting our focus now to a breaking news update that's just come